So we're gonna get the King Tower activation. No! Oh no, we do get the King Tower activation, yeah. He messed up.
Hey, let's fly to the top. Nobody can push us down.
Hey, what's up guys? Vulkan here. Today we're going to be playing what is probably the best deck in the game right now. As you guys may have heard, Seth from SuperCell, you know, the balance change dude, he announced that the Tornado is actually going to be reworked next month, and that also means they're going to change the Ice Wizard. They're probably going to change the Baby Dragon because it's a card that synergizes well with the Tornado, and they're going to change the Goblin Hut, not actually because of the Tornado, just because the Goblin Hut's broken. And so if that says anything about the power level of this deck, it says that this deck is very strong. And a lot of people requested for me to play Graveyard, and it is one of it's probably the first deck in the game that I ever fully mastered. So that's what we're going to be playing today. So with this deck, you don't really want to make the first play. It's better generally just to wait for your opponent's move. And if you have, obviously if you're just get really bored, you can make the first play. It's not that big of a deal. But if you're playing it with a super competitive high level or versus a good player, you don't want to make the first play. It's a counter push deck. You can make the first play with Goblin Hut just because in this deck, if you play a Goblin Hut, there's really, unless they have a Earthquake Log, that's the only thing that can really punish you for playing a Goblin Hut on this deck. And you can also be a little bit careful about playing a Goblin Hut. Because you don't want to play it if you don't have Tornado and Cycle probably, or if you do play it, you want to play it a little bit higher so you can, or if you think Tornado is coming up in Cycle, I don't know. So even then, sometimes you're not going to make the first play. It's kind of really sturdy hand based. And here, you see, if I cycle Ice Wizard, what is that going to do for me? Because I don't want to attack with Graveyard and Single Elixir anyway, so I'm just going to wait, and I'm going to fast forward to when we start the match. Okay, so we're just going to start the Ice Wizard. Overtime's in 8 seconds, so might as well get the game started. And I'm not too sure what this deck is. We'll just have to Barbarrel opposite lane to cycle. Play a High Knight just to protect that. Goblin Hut. Don't know what he has. Oh, so maybe a Balloon Cycle deck? Potentially. Oh no, probably Graveyard actually. So we're just gonna go ahead and attack. We don't really even care if it tanks or whatever. I think I'm just gonna do this because it should be able to fully counter that. Yes, it does. Nice. So he probably has Graveyard, so I'm gonna go with a low Goblin Hut because it'll hit the Graveyard in either lane, which is kind of nice. And he has Graveyard Fireball, which is really weird. So maybe he has a pocket freeze in this deck. You never know. He decides to Fireball that, which is, I don't know, kind of a questionable play. And I think I'm just gonna honestly do this. Go with an offensive Poison just because it's gonna get so much value on his troops, even though he probably has his own Graveyard. I have plenty of splash troops, so it's okay to go aggressive there, that Poison. So we're going to play the Ice Wizard here. Still expecting a Graveyard kind of soon. I mean, the Ice Wizard will pretty much fully counter that. Not too worried. Just go ahead and play my Goblin Hut. Just going to have to let the Baby Dragon die. We can't overcommit here. And I guess I'm just going to play a kind of stupid Barbarrel, just kind of pull the Valkyrie back. Go ahead and cycle in the back. Didn't really want to attack there. Just giving him free value if I do. Oh. So we're just going to go and... gonna pull it out of tower range so that it stops targeting it, and then we're gonna definitely attack here and just go for the offensive Poison, maybe even an offensive Tornado. Oh, I didn't think you could play that there. So Actually, we just gotta go. We just gotta spam him. And we gotta poison. We just gotta get all the damage we can. The game is almost over. Maybe go with an offensive tornado here. And we get a little bit of damage on the tower. And there we go. We got the victory. Really weird matchup, but overall, pretty good game. Again, I'm gonna fast forward to when we start. Oh, never mind. We started. So I played the Knight there, and I was going to say I probably actually shouldn't have played the Knight. I probably should have played the Ice Wizard. You don't really want to cycle the Knight because you don't want to give them a King Tower activation if they happen to have Tornado. And here, since I have a bad cycle, I'm just going to defensive Graveyard. Like, Barb Barrel is going to do nothing. You don't really want to defensive Graveyard if you can avoid it, but sometimes if you're going to have to like spend too much elixir if you don't have anything in hand, it's an okay play. Not that big of a deal. So we're also just going to poison that. It looks like he just... Well, he might have Ram Rider. Kind of looks like a Ram Rider deck, so we'll see. I think I'll just Barbarrel that instead of... Yeah, and hope... Let's see. Doesn't really give us a positive elixir trade. I guess we're technically up elixir here, so I'll just defend the Barbarrel. And the question is, does he have lightning? Does he have poison? Lightning's probably better for... Actually, not necessarily. It's about the same. So he shows the Snowball. He showed the Barb Barrel. I'm guessing he has lightning in this deck. Just a guess. So I'm going to go in the opposite lane here. Maybe that was a mistake. Just play the defensive Barb Barrel. We'll see what he does. I don't think I can activate King Tower here. I'm knighting just in case he likes Snowball or something. Probably didn't have Snowball in cycle. So, yeah, definitely not worth it to attack there. I think it's actually worth it to defensive Graveyard since he probably has lightning, so we just get lightning value on us. Let's go ahead and poison that. Since we're going to have to cycle back to a Graveyard before next attack. And I'm thinking we're just going to kite that to the other lane, right? There we go. I was ready for that lightning. I expected it. Maybe activate King Tower? Oh, I do activate King Tower. Nice. Really wasn't even intentional, but I'll take it. So I think it's worth it to just attack here. Just gonna kind of go in and not overspend. Goblin Hut fully counters that. Even if he lightnings, it wouldn't really be that good of a lightning. Gonna kind of knight low, even though it gets a charge, just so that it defends that. So we'll play Ice Wizard. Now we just gotta wait for a good opportunity to counter push. Probably play a Barbarrel right there just to pull it closer to the Spear Goblins. And I'm guessing he's going to go with a lightning pretty soon here. You can also lightning block at this deck. That is one trick. So he's probably going to block the bridge. Yeah, he blocks the bridge. Not really too surprising there. But I think it's a good opportunity just to attack with the Graveyard anyway. Since we have the Barbarrel down the tank, he doesn't really have like minions or something to counter it. It's like almost guaranteed damage on his tower, just a really solid push overall. Versus a deck like this, it doesn't have a whole lot of answers, and especially since we were kind of destroying that P.E.K.K.A. on the counter push. It was just a good situation. So we're just going to keep everything in this lane because we can obviously pull the Knight over here. And I think I just attack again, get some more guaranteed damage. Our defense is so solid, like, I'm not too worried about his counter push here, to be honest with you guys. So we're just getting more chip damage on the tower. Playing the Baby Dragon better than the Knight in this situation because Knight just kind of dies to P.E.K.K.A. We'd rather have it on our side of the arena. Again, we're just going to go ahead and play that to tank. Just even for a couple seconds, like, he's not going to take our tower. Look how many Spear Golems we have down. Really not worried. We're just... Honestly, I'm just gonna go for the win. He probably gave up. Yeah, there we go. GG, bro. I kind of alluded to it earlier, but the most important card in this deck is definitely the Knight. Because it's like your only ground troop, so you don't really want to cycle your Knight. And you also don't want to cycle it because you don't want to get the King Char activated. So it's really important to play your Knight in a smart way. So actually just going to Barb Drill the other lane. Then I'm going to wait and see what he does here. Probably just Ice Wizard also and Tornado. Okay. Solid push. Don't want to poison that since we kind of overspent. You only want to poison when you're even on Elixir. And we're not even on Elixir here, so we're not going to poison. So instead we're just going to defend first. And just go ahead and Barb Barrel that. The Barb Barrel should pull it back and fully kill it. Okay, that's nice. So what does he have? Electro Wizard, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Is it a good time to Graveyard? Maybe not, because maybe he has like goblins in his deck. You never know. So we're going to go ahead and play it patient first. I think I have to Baby Dragon and Ice Wizard, otherwise it gets too much damage on the tower. And at least we have a good counter push. So just going to repeat the same interaction as the last time. Hopefully we're not down too much Elixir now. But I don't think he was really up that much Elixir when he attacked us anyway. So we're just going to let that Miter do some damage on our tower. Didn't really want to overspend. And it's actually probably going to be a really good time to attack. Shoot, we don't know. No, he probably doesn't have minions, probably doesn't have goblins. Don't think he has anything good in Cycle for this, so we're just going to go in. And I think we even can Barb Barrel, and he'll probably just Mini P.E.K.K.A. it. Or he'll fail his log. But it didn't really bother me that he was going to do that. We'll see if... Nope. Didn't give us a King Char activation, so we'll just defend it with a Knight. And now we're going to go in this lane, actually. He can't defend our Baby Dragon, really. So we get some nice splash damage. That's what I was hoping would happen. And just go with a Goblin Hut again. I should have predicted that. That was kind of stupid. It was obvious he wasn't going in the back because I just used my Tornado. A bad play by me right there. And I think he's going to block the bridge? Nah, he's not. So we'll just go ahead and go with the poison. Oh yeah, he has poison in his deck, so he's not going to need to block the bridge. And then he used a poison, which means our Goblin is going to get value again. And here we need to be careful to protect this. I think I play High Ice Wizard, I play Baby Dragon, and then I protect the Ice Wizard. Ooh, he miners there, so it's not actually going to be able to protect it. See if we can keep our hut alive. We go ahead and killing that, and now we just spam. Maybe get down an offensive Tornado. And gain a decent amount of chip damage on the tower. For sure. He uses his poison again, so a good time to Goblin Hut. We'll probably go in the back if he does go. Gonna play the Baby Dragon because he's having trouble defending our Baby Dragons. Play a High Ice Wizard. Try to play it out of poison range. I don't know if it's really going to be. And I think we'll just attack. Because, like, at this point, we just need to get a little bit of chip damage on the tower. And there we go. GG. I love at the start of all my videos, I'm like, oh yeah, I have a lot of experience with this deck, and I played it so much, and it's just so funny to me because it's actually true. Like, every deck in the game, I've probably played more than the average amount of person has played even one deck in the game. Like, it's pretty sad how much I've played this game. Dude, we finally got the Spirit Golem Hut in our starting hand. Took us a couple games. So just gotta ignore those Spear Goblins. Okay, so probably just a skeleton barrel deck. So I will go ahead and actually Ice Wizard in this lane because he's probably going to attack this lane next. Yeah. So just go ahead and get that down. And I think no, it's actually... No, we're not going to attack yet. Just going to play it safe. Yeah. So we'll just Knight over here and go ahead and Tornado this because we have no other counter in hand. Okay, gets a couple hits on our tower. So tempting, but worth it. Actually, maybe. To be honest, probably would have been worth it. I don't know why I didn't predict it. So we're gonna keep going same lane as him because we want to go same lane as him, and if he plays the poison like he does there, then he can't stop our graveyard. So we're gonna don't really want to attack the bridge since you're gonna have like Spear Golems and cycle. Although it maybe would actually do pretty well, unless he blocked the bridge. So we're gonna see if he tries to block the bridge here, and doesn't look like he's going to. So we're just gonna go in and go with an offensive tornado. We do clip some of the bats, so I was hoping we would. Got a little lucky with those bats. I was trying to pull the Valkyrie onto the crown tower to get some damage, and that is nice. Very solid. So he's probably going to go in the back, yep. Because we just tornadoed. I don't know if that was a good barb barrel. No, it looks like the barb barrel worked out well. So probably just go ahead and Goblin Hut here to pull the skeleton barrel and to tank. And I'm thinking... see where he goes in the miner. So I'll just take that tornado, honestly. Why not? And then I don't think he can block the bridge with anything. But just in case, we're going to go ahead and also barb barrel. And then kind of spam this here. Expecting him to bats right about now. So then we're going to Ice Wizard. Just the obvious play. The Baby Dragon spam is really the important thing here. I can just get down a graveyard. And it's... I don't think he can defend this. Like, how is he going to defend this? Just go with an offensive tornado. And then predict the bats with the poison, and GG. We probably would have won even if we didn't predict those bats. But yeah, basically, that's how you win that matchup. A pretty easy matchup, to be honest. Ooh. Versus Spike Sarah. Nice. So probably... the only problem is we don't have the tornado. Usually I don't really like to Goblin Hut without tornado. So usually I don't like to Goblin Hut without the tornado. So we might just wait. We're gonna wait a minute since we don't have the tornado, and then we're gonna go. Okay, so he started the game, so we'll just go with the Goblin Hut same lane. Now it's a 3 elixir Goblin Hut, so definitely worth it. And I think he might have failed that Baby Dragon. Yeah, he failed the Baby Dragon, so good position for us. So I guess we'll just go with the Barb Barrel to cycle. Don't know what his deck is yet. And since I have that down, yeah, he's probably going to play something. So, wait, what does he have? I'm thinking, and I'm really not too sure. I think we just attack. Maybe he has some weird P.E.K.K.A deck. It looks like he has, yeah, P.E.K.K.A Minor, which isn't too popular, but he's running it, so here we go. I'm thinking... okay, we're just going to play a defensive Ice Wizard here. And probably go with an offensive Tornado if he decides to go with a minor... not a defensive Tornado. Looks like he's not going to go with a minor. He also used Poison, so this is a really good time to Goblin Hut. We're going to play intentionally low so we can't kill it with a Baby Dragon. It's hard to kill with a minor. And he doesn't have any troops that we need to defend on defense with it. So we get down that. And since he has P.E.K.K.A, we're not really going to play our Knight, because it's just free value for his P.E.K.K.A. We're just going to instead attack right now. Try to get some chip stones on his tower. Just go with the poison. We're eating that minor damage, so it's okay to go with an aggressive poison. And I'm thinking we just go with another Goblin Hut here. And we can play a little bit higher, it's okay. He doesn't have Baby Drake in his cycle anyway, so like, can't Baby Drake in that. So we'll just defend it with Knight, because like, why not? Why not? We have the Knight in hand. Last time we didn't have Knight in hand. This time we do. Just going to go ahead and attack. He can't really block bridge in that scenario. If he does, it doesn't really matter to me. I think I need the Barb Barrel. I'm going to play it just to be safe. I'm just going to ignore that miner again. And go ahead and stack some more huts. Take the Knight in the middle. Probably just go with a Baby Drake and Graveyard here. Gonna delay a little bit, expecting some kind of bridge block. Doesn't block the bridge, so we're just gonna go ahead and attack. Get a nice Barb Barrel. It's gonna get a bunch of value. And he used poison again. So we're gonna wait for 8 elixir, then play the Goblin Hut. And I think we just ignore that bandit, plus it should die anyway. If he ever switches up his minor location, we just activated the King Tower. Like free King Tower activation. And he kind of just wasted a Baby Dragon, so it's a super good time to attack. You don't really even care if he like blocks the bridge. He's gonna EOS that, so we're just gonna free poison. And honestly, I'm just Barb Rolling at this point. Like, he's not gonna take our tower. I probably didn't even need that Knight. Probably would have been okay to just, probably would have been the better play just to ignore that actually. Because again, we're out chip damaging him here. So we're just gonna ignore that and go ahead. Doesn't block bridge, so we'll just attack. It actually would have been a good time to block the bridge. I'm gonna pre-poison because I just want damage at this point, and also I was kind of expecting honestly, you know what? Just gonna tornado it. Why not? And that's pretty much GG. I don't think he's even going to defend those Spear Goblins. So, there we go. It's all about the Goblin Hut stacking. You gotta stack the huts so that if they use their poison on the hut, then you attack Graveyard. If you don't use their poison on the hut, then they can't defend the hut spam. That's what makes this deck so good. Okay, so we have a really good start in here, hands here, so... Shoot. Oh, wait. Okay, I thought I had drag glitch for a second there, but we're good. So we're just going to start the Goblin Hut. Try to figure out what deck he has. So Electro Wizard already thinking some kind of burst spam deck. Maybe P.E.K.K.A, maybe Ram Rider. Maybe even a weird Graveyard deck. Maybe. Oh. Bowler doesn't make sense. There's no, like, popular... I'm thinking this still Graveyard, but it's still very weird that he's running the Bowler. Maybe like Giant Graveyard? We'll see. Just kind of playing like 1-for-1 card trades right now. And I'm gonna go for the King Tower activation here. Shoot, it's not gonna work, is it? Yeah, it doesn't work. Kind of a fail. Oh no, he activates his King Tower. Oh man, I messed up so bad. I didn't even think about that. I should have graveyarded. So, yikes. Obviously, he has Graveyard, he has Splash Yard. You know, I still think we can win this, but I messed up bad. I should have Graveyarded with that Knight. And at least I would have got some damage on his tower. Even though, obviously, we'd still be behind. So I'm just gonna go there. Play a low Goblin Hut. We just gotta play super defensive. We can maybe break through in the right time. He's probably just gonna poison cycle us. Yep, since we decided to make the mistake that we made. So I'm gonna Knight Juke here, expecting him to probably just tornado this, and we're just gonna go ahead and poison because it should kill most of that. So we're gonna get the King Tower activation. No! Oh no, we do get the King Tower activation, yeah. He messed up! Nice! In a world where both of us mess up. Okay, play a low Goblin Hut since he decided to go ahead and poison that. And I'm just gonna let it all die, actually. I don't really want to poison unless he plays the Electro Wizard. Play a High Ice Wizard so that it's gonna be hard for him to poison. Now we're gonna get a good poison here. And then... we intentionally played that like super high, so that it was gonna be hard for him to poison everything, and we're gonna go in with that. I think I'm just gonna offensive poison just for tip damage at this point. Like, we're only gonna get a couple of skeleton hits. Mostly it's about the poison cycle. Okay, I was actually thinking about tornadoing that to the other lane. And I think I just go with the Goblin Hut here. I don't even know if the Goblin Hut's going to do anything in this situation. But we're going to go with it anyway. Cycle the Baby Dragon because it's the hardest card for him to defend in this deck. High Ice Wizard, that way he can't poison everything. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and tornado everything to my side. Unfortunately, though, it's not even going to reach our side. But, we should be able to defend this. Just gonna go attack. Kinda just got an all-out attack now. We don't really care about that. Gonna send it in the other lane. And, we need to block the bridge. I'm just gonna start poison cycling.
Much to learn, you still have.
Okay, so play a knight. Good value versus that Goblin Gang. Of course. Not about to activate a King Tower off of a half HP knight, so not worried about that. And just gotta play the tornado here. Wow, it was kind of annoying that he played it in that position. I think same lane is the way versus this deck. Probably just has classic Logbait, maybe Inferno Tower, maybe Tesla, doesn't really matter too much. Oh no, he doesn't. Oh, wait. What does he have? Oh, Prince version? Prince variation. Nice. Which is... I don't think this is a bad matchup. We should be able to win this. Just can't attack in single elixir, really. Unless he plays that Goblin Gang. So we gotta poison that. And... okay, he's just gonna go with the knight there. He's playing it super far over there, so we're just going to defend it with that, even though we probably could have... I don't know if we could activate King Tower. I wasn't sure. I didn't want to risk it, you know, because it's so far over. Didn't want to risk missing my tornado. So we're just going to keep playing Goblin Hut. You can't, like, rocket our Goblin Huts because Goblin Hut's broken, you know? It has too much HP. No, it's not because the HP. It's because the death spawns. You don't really need to defend that. I think... no, we're just gonna Baby Dragon, and if he rockets this, he's like insane. So now is a good time just to attack. And we're still looking kind of even. We can attack into his Dark Goblin. It's actually not even that good versus Graveyard. So I'm not really afraid of that. And I think I'm just gonna defend this with the Goblin Hut. At least it'll be down. Go ahead and poison that princess. Oh, that's kind of annoying that it stays alive. Yeah, whatever. Oh, it does die. Nice. Nice. Okay. This is going to be a really good time to just attack. Looks like he tries to block the bridge. I wasn't really worried about the bridge block, though. I was kind of just trying to stop the prince charge. And I think I'm just going to poison for damage at this point. Play our Ice Wizard on defense here. It's okay, we can sacrifice a little bit of tower damage. And I'll play a defensive Goblin Hut over here. Threw it in the front, so I noticed that he did that. And good time for a Knight. We can probably just Baby Dragon here, and then he's gonna Rascals, so just gonna pre-poison his Rascals because it's such an obvious play. Played it all the way over there, so we're just gonna barrel it. Looks like we end up missing one, but that tower is dead, so got the victory. Oh, so probably an Expo deck. So how do we play against Expo? I think we go Goblin Hut here. It's good because he has to play Expo one tile higher to hit it, and then I just Baby Dragon. Probably just gonna Baby Dragon to kill that, like, it's okay. Play the Knight over here to block this lane since we already have the other lane blocked. And go ahead and kill it with that. I did not need that Ice Wizard. That was a stupid Ice Wizard. Knight. I don't know if that makes a difference, like Knight versus Ice Golem. I hope I don't lose because I Ice Wizard there. Just getting a defensive Goblin Hut, and, yeah. Okay, looks like I'm fine. Looks like he wasn't up too much elixir because of that Ice Wizard. So I'm just gonna do the same play again, I think? Like, I could play it over here, but he's just gonna pull it to the middle anyway, so I might as well just play it in the middle. He'll probably fireball this if I had to guess. I don't know what I'm gonna do about it. I think I just had to let it die at this point in time. And play a High Knight. It'll block both lanes. I'll just Graveyard, like... Go ahead and kill it like that. Oh, and we get a ton of damage on his tower. Wow. I was at 10 elixir. Like, basically with this deck, if you're hitting 10 elixir and... Yeah, if you're hitting 10 elixir, it's definitely okay to just go ahead and Graveyard. It's worth it. Oh, somehow... Not really even too sure how, but somehow that locked on. So I'm thinking I just go with the poison here. Expecting him to maybe try to get fancy and fireball that. Doesn't look like he's going to, but it's okay to play that anyway. I just want to kill that, so I'm going to play the Baby Dragon right on top just to get it killed. And we're going to keep going same lane as him here. Keep playing the low Goblin Huts that distract in both lanes. Actually, he's not going to have the archers in cycle, so we're just going to attack. Doesn't have Knight to block the bridge. Now we have poison if he archers. So we'll just hit the poison since we're up a little bit in elixir. And just going to Baby Dragon into the same lane. I guess I'll Ice Wizard that. Okay, so we'll just go with the Expo here. I think we're just gonna Barb Barrel. Kill that. And probably a good time to just attack, to be honest with you guys. The Expo's almost dead anyway. Just need to get damage on his tower. We gotta out-damage him now. Looks like we are winning the damage lead. We're just gonna keep attacking. It's triple elixir. So he shouldn't be able to break through. And I wanted to play that Goblin Hut just to be safe. We're just gonna keep playing it safe. And gear up for another attack here. There we go, waiting for enough elixir so we can also poison. And we got down the poison. Get down, an aggressive tornado need to kill the archers, try to get the knight to lock onto the tower. And GG, beating Expo. My camera did actually die somewhere in the middle of that last match, not too sure where yet, but yeah, I'll just post that without the face cam whenever it died. So maybe against another Expo player, which is really not. I mean, we beat it last time, but we don't want to see Expo. It's kind of scary, a scary matchup. I don't actually know if Goblin Hut is better than Bomb Tower in this matchup. I think it's like low-key a good matchup for us, but it's just kind of annoying to face. So I'll just cut to when we start. Okay, so we're finally making the first play. Literally everything just died. What? Oh, probably has Executioner. Yeah, he does. What a shocker. So we're just going to go with an offensive poison. And I'm thinking... Oh, and he fails his tornado. And that's really good for us, so we're going to try to get the lock onto the tower with the offensive tornado. I knew I had to go all in there because he was going to try to activate his king tower. So we blocked the bridge. This way our push actually does something. And then I think I go with a defensive poison along with the Barb Barrel. Since he had so many troops down, the poison's just going to get a lot of value. Even though traditionally, those cards wouldn't make a whole lot of sense to poison. And honestly, I'm just going to play high, and then I'm going to go there and see what happens. Notice he just give up. Yeah, he gives up. Kind of when he failed that... Man, that was a quick game. When he failed that tornado, that kind of ended up losing him the game. But also, I think it was a really good play by me to go all in there, and I think that's the reason he failed, because he kind of panicked since I spammed the bridge, expecting him to go with a tornado to activate King Tower. So we're going to end up just shy of 7,300 trophies. I honestly haven't been pushing all that much the last couple of days. Kind of spent a lot of time. I spent like... Oh my gosh, I spent over 12 hours working on my 50k special because I failed the recording and had to do it like twice. And plus it took a long time to edit anyway. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and Vulkan out.